So, first of all, let's do a quick little overview of Goldstein and what to expect from him. Goldstein is a roughly 30-pound fish. He's pretty decent size, so you want something that can actually handle that. He is an aggressive fish. He is an ambusher, and he jumps a lot. So, basically, if you're using bait, you cast out, he's going to hit it and go. He's not going to nibble. If you're using a lure and you see him jumping, which he does a lot, cast the lure to where he's at, and he should hit it. He prefers baits that hit the water like right after they hit the water. So if you see him, just keep casting until you hit him. As for the lures and the baits that he prefers poppers, frogs, crankbaits, spinnerbaits, worms, grubs, shad, and tube. I've only ever used a popper or a frog. That's just what I would what I would recommend you actually use. It's probably the easiest anyway. And when it comes to the hook sizes, he prefers a 7 to 1. So you're not going to catch him on anything smaller than a 7, so no size 8s. And you're not going to catch him on anything larger than a size 1, so no 1-aught. Just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Generally speaking, I would say go on the larger side because he is more likely to be the fish that's actually going to hit like a size 2. If you try to throw a size 5, you're just going to catch pike all day. So, yeah, size 2 popper frog is probably best. And as for what I'm using, just the best baitcaster setup I currently have. Not necessarily anything you need to worry too much about. As long as you have something that can handle him, you should be fine. Here, I am using 38-pound braid for no particular reason because I actually have larger. And size 2 popper. The reason I use a size 2 popper is because if you use a size 5 or 4, you're going to catch so many pike, which if you're after pike, that's great. But if not, just use like a size 2 or size 1. You should be good. And now we are going to jump over there. I will show you the catch and kind of explain what you should be looking for. And then at the very end, we will cover the locations. Alright, so first of all, you want to look around and see if you can see him jump. And if you look over to the left here, right there, that's what you're looking for. Now that I know where he's at, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to cast over in that general direction with the size 2 popper. This is a really bad area for smaller poppers. You're going to catch a bunch of pike if you throw those, so stick to size 2. Now, I'm just going to work the bait over in this general direction. He should bite it pretty quickly, and then we can actually start fighting him. And another thing, he actually prefers daytime. So if it's night, you probably want to switch until you get it to actually be daytime. Now that we have him on here, one thing that you need to be aware of is when he gets close to you and you can almost get him, he's going to get that, reinvigorated. So he's going to go basically start fighting again. If you're on weaker gear, it could potentially be quite a long fight. So this fight here is only about 5 minutes, so it's not too bad, but I'm going to speed it up anyway because I know that you probably don't want to see me fight a fish for 5 minutes. But the bridge location is actually not bad because you can stand on top of the bridge and you can look both directions. He tends to be relatively easy to spot, and especially since you can actually get on a boat in a lot of these locations, it makes it a little bit easier. But generally, you just want to go somewhere where you can see a lot of the water and just watch. Once you see him jump, you should be golden. Just go over there and cast out until he hits it. But yeah, he's not a terrible fight. He is pretty easy to catch generally. You don't have to sit around and wonder if you're in the right spot. He's pretty visible. And he, a little bit of a gear check, but he's not difficult to catch. So here we got him. And you can see he's about 30 pounds. Get some screenshots so we can make that thumbnail. But yeah, pretty easy fish to catch, and hopefully this helped. Next up, we will actually talk about the locations, because I don't know when you're going to watch this, but there's a pretty good chance he's probably not here. And if he's not, there are quite a few known locations. They're all in the general area of the lakes, so yeah, next up we will actually pop over there and I'll show you where he usually spawns. And then finally, I will cover all of the known spots that I actually have for him. I can't guarantee when you see this that he's going to be at this spot, but as you can tell, he's currently over here where literally everybody is on the map. And this is actually where I caught him. But if you look down here, we have a location. There's one here, which I've actually caught him at before. By the bridge, across the bridge, in this little inlet here, where the rivers meet here, and this lake down here. So if you want to pause it and take a screenshot or whatever, he's going to be most likely at one of these little purple icons. So yeah, if he's not over here, just look in one of these locations. You'll probably see a bunch of people if he's actually up. But yeah, if you like the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and yeah, hopefully we can get some more guides up soon. So take care.